I'm back. Oh my gosh. I'm Maris. This is GamerQuest. Welcome. We're gonna do another first look. We're gonna take a look at a game called Tower of Time. Looks like it's like a top-down asymmetric. I believe it's an RPG. So, should be interesting. I do want to thank the developers for giving me a copy of the game to check out. We're going to get into it. We're going to figure out what's going on and check it out together. Let's go! Let's go! Come on, adventure with me! Let's see here. She's loading.
I will tell you my story. Our story. What is the reason, you ask?
What is the reason?
The story needs to be told. And if there is no one left to tell it, its meaning will be lost. Why now, you ask, when all lies shattered around us? Yes, you are right. But we are at the end of times. And when something ends, something else begins.
Okay.
So my story might yet live on in this world. They gave me different names. They called me the hero, the one who sacrificed everything to save the people and the land. They called me the destroyer, who betrayed the trust of all races and brought the end of times. I am both, and I am neither. I want you to hear me, see through my eyes, understand the reasons for the things I have done.
Okay.
And before I pass from this world, I need to be judged. I need you to judge me.
Okay. All right. Early access. Our aim is to create a classic RPG with an engaging story and various gameplay novelties. A game that the player will want to finish. One of those novelties is a real-time combat system with slow mode, for which we have designed and continue to refine advanced combat mechanisms for the enemies, tactics, party composition, skill selection, as well as the ability to control the battlefield are crucial factors for success in the combat part of this game. Okay. Space star to start. Here we go. We're going to do story.
Our land is dying, and we are dying with it. It was different once. The land was a place of wonder and beauty. All races lived in peace and harmony. Yet a very long time ago, something happened. Something which we don't even have a name for, because history is lost to us. We can glimpse the past only from the old tales passed down from generation to generation, from the ruins scattered across the land,
like that giant reaper tree,
indecipherable artifacts uncovered when the earth shakes with violence. Now the land is our enemy. The sky is covered with dark clouds. Weather acts in strange patterns.
That sucks.
Rain might not come for several weeks, but then one day it falls with the fury of the heavens until everything is washed away and lost. Yet the gravest problem is that there is not enough sunlight to grow food. We are trying to survive, but it seems we are losing this battle because we are slowly dying off.
Well, this
When I was young, just a boy, I lived in a small village on the border of the human domain. One day, when I was hunting for food in the forest, I came upon freshly uncovered ruins the result of a strong earthquake the day before. Usually we stay away from places like this. Nothing good ever comes from exploring them. But this time, something pulled me closer.
Of course. Okay. Armor negates damage from each hit. Okay. What are we getting ourselves into? The entire morning passed without a sign of a single rabbit. No tracks, no fur, no scat, nothing. Rarely was hunting so bad in the woods surrounding your village. It felt as if something unnatural lingered in the air. A frightening thought that sent a shiver down your spine as you slowed your pace and gazed through the trees to the scene of total devastation. The forest laid before you sundered, littered with jagged rocks and vast chasms, the aftermath of the earthquake 3 days past. Pushing back the impulse to flee home, you move closer. The adults tell stories of the world regurgitating treasures from long ago. Just look, you convince yourself. Your curiosity shortly rewarded by the sight of a large fissure emitting a dazzling blue light. Against your better judgment, you squeeze through the gap, leaving behind the world you've always known. Patches is dreaming if you hear barking. What is this place? Looks like a different world. Perhaps I should turn back. The elders are very strict about all this old stuff. If you come across anything strange that belongs to the old times, don't touch it. Don't press any buttons. Don't take any crystals. Come back and tell an adult immediately. That sounds like me as a parent. Don't do it. Bah. They're their own shadows. It can't hurt to look around. Maybe I'll find some food or treasure. Alright. Alright, so mouse controls. Got that. Looks good so far. As you approach the statue, its eyes flickers with life and it speaks. Welcome to the sanctum of the First Magus. Please state your business. You can talk? Please state your business. I just want to look around. First Magus awaits you, Ambassador Chunstable, representative of the King Under the Mountain. Oh, who? No, wait a second. I'm just a boy from the village. I was taking a look around. Then there was a... Please present your identification, Ambassador. I don't know what you mean. Please present your identification. I don't have any to show you. The Sanctum Guardians have been alerted. They will escort you to the administration, Captain. Please do not be alarmed. Sanctum Guardians, maybe I'll just go back the way I came. Please stay where you are and do not be alarmed. The Sanctum Guardians have been alerted. They will escort you to the administrative captain. Resistance is not advised. You wait nervously, ready to run. After a while, when nothing happens, you breathe deeply. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh, what's that? What's that? Below you lies a large throne lined with immense, luminescent crystals. As you peer over the edge and focus your attention on one of the larger blue crystals, a faint voice calls out. Oh boy. Fear is the gatekeeper that turns back the masses. Have courage. Your destiny beckons. Who are you? What is this place? Come to me. The time is nigh. A powerful desire to leap off the ledge of this precipice to the throne far below washes over you. Ooh, that's not good. Sweat breaks across your brow as you force yourself back, step by step. The voice vanishes, but the irresistible urge to reach the throne remains. You look around for a safe way down. How about I just throw myself off? I mean, that seems like a good time. Why not, right? This is the way. Oh, nope. That ain't gonna work. Oh. Alright. Oh, those don't look good down there. Uh-oh. Wow, look at that ivy. That's beautiful. Okay. Here we go. Look, a boy approaches. Another human after all this time, but a mere child. How intriguing. You don't have the skills to survive this place, boy. Leave now or perish. What? And yet, he has come this far. Wasn't really that far. He must be properly trained before he can answer the call. There is no time. He'll never be ready. Ready? For what? No, he must train. Train for what's to come. But does he have the confidence in himself? I don't know. I think I do. He must develop the skill, or else the others will manipulate it through him. Yes, he excels at this. Are you capable, boy? Do you know magic? Magic? No, of course not. I'm just a hunter. Yes, a hunter indeed. Tell us, do you always know where to aim your bow, even with your eyes shut? Enough. Leave him be. He doesn't understand. Besides, he poses no threat. Yet. Yes, let him pass. Let him see for himself. Very well. Go ahead, boy. Embrace your fate. He must talk to him. He must be ready. Okay. What are these? Oh, I can... First Magus held office between 4. Okay. Beautiful. Can I loot any of this? First Magus Helena! Who are you? First Magus Audrus. Up, up, up. A boy! You are still a child and yet you heard my call. How can this be? Tell me. Hold on a minute. Like, the kid's gonna know. Like, why? Why are you asking? This kid doesn't know. I don't know. Please let me go home. I'm scared. I just want to go home. Yes, I can sense your fear, but this fear does not rule your heart. There is something else. You are different, as I once was, long ago. What did the Guardians tell you? Nothing. They told me nothing. I'm not different. I'm just a boy from the village. No, you are stronger and smarter than the others. They will come to respect you, to follow you without question, and those who do not offer their loyalty will come to fear you. I'm just a boy. Nobody fears me. Not yet, boy. You are inexperienced, your ability underdeveloped, but there is no mistake. Such dormant, feral, raw power. An indisputable match. Yeah, you're just a child without an understanding of what's going on. Now explain yourself. I don't know what you mean. Who are you? What is this place? There's much to explain, and where I have the will, I do not possess the time. I grow weaker by the moment. It took all my strength to raise the tower again, and now I must rest. What are you talking about? What do you want of me? Let me go. Let you go? Of course. In time you will forget this place. You will grow strong and skillful, and find position in your world. For this, before I release you, I entrust you in an insatiable desire to return. I feel so strange. What are you doing to me? Stop whispering to me. It's too loud. Stop. I don't want to come back here ever. For some day, many days from now, you will return to this tower. Seek me in its depths on that day. When my power has recovered, we will talk again. Please, please let me go. Forgive me, boy. You will come to understand, I promise. The memory of this meeting will vanish from your mind once you leave this place, but you will return as surely as the seedling reaches for the sun. Go now. Run. This place is not safe for a child, even for you. Learn thyself. Give thyself to the world as I have. Return when you are ready. Let's get the 3D glasses on. Oh, I'm running. Peace out. The beginning.
I went down the stairs and came upon a big room made of metal. In the middle sat a strange chair, a throne made of crystal which seemed to be swirling with light.
I guess this is later?
I felt a strong compulsion
Maybe?
to approach and touch it. And so I sat upon the throne. But a sudden torrent of light and sound enveloped me,
Oh, no.
overwhelmed me, and knocked me off the throne.
He's a kid.
I ran away as quickly as I could. I never told anyone of this, for the fear of being deemed tainted and banished from the village. For this was the way of my people.
That sucks.
I tried to forget the experience, yet the visions granted to me by this throne did not go away, even growing stronger over time. Every night I had terrible nightmares, yet I did not remember anything when I woke up. During the day, I drew strange symbols in the sand, yet I had no understanding of what they meant. People shied away from me, and I think they feared me.
Oh, yeah.
But I
What do
was
you
an
think?
excellent hunter, so they let me stay in the village. And over time, they learned to accept me for what I had become. Then, one day, unexpectedly, it all made sense to me.
Dun dun
My
dun.
mind finally understood the visions and their sequence and was able to put it all together.
Oh!
I understood that the throne which spoke to me was located on the top level of a construction of incomprehensible scale. That these were not ruins, but a great tower buried deep and buried upside down.
What?
Some immense force once lifted this construction into the air, rotated it, and then thrusted it deep into the ground. What I also understood was that I had to come back to this place, for within resided the only thing which could save us all.
Okay.
Many years later, I was at the command of a king and a good friend. For my service, I was granted a favor. I asked to be given a small force of men and resources, so I could return to the village where I was born. It was a strange favor, for this place was now abandoned, as the human kingdom was shrinking ever smaller. Our good king saw that reclaiming this land could give the people the one thing they needed the most: hope.
Okay.
So he agreed to my request. So here I am, returning to the very place that was always pulling me. It is now a desolate place. Little remains of my village. Most of it has rotted or been washed away. Yet the tower is undamaged. The land has shifted, and more levels of this great construction are visible now. I order my men to set up camp, and I send my 2 greatest warriors inside.
Oh, they're dead.
I can be with them via the strange power of the crystal throne and control them if I must. It is the time to fulfill my destiny and save us all. Should I fail, this will be the end of everything.
So, I'm gonna send my 2 warriors in and then mind control them? Because I can control them through the crystal throne in there? You. At long last, just as impressive as I remember. I've never seen anything like this. So many stone buildings in one place, ruined though they are, must have been a city far greater than anything we have today. And perhaps it can help us reach that level once again. You must have noticed the vegetation, whether by nature or enchanted means. Something about the soil produces abundant life. Oh, I see, the ruins are up here. The key to our salvation, whoever returns with the secret, will be the king of Artara, or queen. Not so fast. Even if every inch of soil here were sowed, it still couldn't feed half the human population. Never mind the dwarves, elves, frostlings. True, but where there is one secret, there may be others. Such secrets may indeed hold the key to healing the land. As our crops grow weaker each year, we spend more and more time quarreling over the meager yields, leaving less time to focus on the next harvest. One way or another, the cycle must end. The profit, I mean potential, here could be limitless. Limitless. Blah. If it's secrets you seek, then it's secrets I will uncover. But it may be unsafe, my lord. Maeve and I should scout the area before you proceed. No need for unnecessary risks. While appreciated, your concern is unwarranted, my old friend. After all, I survived this place as a child. But you're no longer a child, my lord. You're our commander, and we swore an oath to protect you. There may be outlaws or raiders lurking. There's something right there. Flipping out in that light cave right above me. Right there. Huh. The thought of such scoundrels never crossed my mind. Do you not know my lord as well as I do, Maeve? I've lost count of the number of battles we've fought. Believe me, he can handle himself better than you and I together. Alright, I'm a badass. I'm well aware of my lord as a skilled fighter, but this is a matter of regulation and duty. Kane, I shouldn't have to remind you of that. A commander's primary task is to command. Ours is to obey, and in this instance, assure his welfare. Maeve is right, of course. We cannot afford to lose you to some unforeseen danger, or a long forgotten trap. Yeah, unforgotten. Yeah, Allow us to clear the way and provide safe passage. At your discretion, old friend. But before you depart, there are a few things you should know. It unnerves me that I don't remember much about this place. I recall it as if it were waking from a dream. Its clarity fleeting with each passing second. The more I try to force myself to remember, the less clear it becomes, as if someone will beyond my own works against me. I do remember a sense of unease about the place and some strange mechanisms and statues made of stone and metal. Also, something about crystals of this place. Do not touch any crystals. I don't remember exactly why not, but the thought of the crystals brings a strong sense of dread to my heart. Ah yes, I also remember a nearly irresistible urge to leap down from a high ledge somewhere. Strange that this would come to me so clearly, when all else is clouded. Perhaps it's a warning that this place interferes with one's judgment. Whatever the case, keep a close eye on each other, and please, be safe, my friends. Stay thirsty, my friends. As you command, my lord. I will wait for the rest of our group and follow you down once they arrive. Normally I would allow the lady to go first, but duty calls for the strongest arm and the keen combat sense to lead. Ooh, excuse me. Get behind me and stay close, fair maiden. Kane? Ugh. This is going to be a long journey. Did you already forget what happened last time you called me that? Also, don't jump off the cliffs. That's important. Peace. Peace. Bye, Kane. So tell me more about my lord. You've known him far longer than I. I do not know how best to describe him. He's different. What do you mean? Well, for one, he wasn't highborn. He earned the king's respect and his position through service and skill. I had been in the king's guard for just over 5 years when he first joined. A formidable fighter and a quick learner, he showed immediate potential. But he often had his odd, distant look in his eyes. So odd. To tell you the truth, it spooked most of the other men. And what of this tower? Does he truly seek a way to heal the land, or are we on a fool's errand? When you have spilled blood with a man on the battlefield, you know his mettle, Maeve. I don't know what awaits for us here, but I can tell one thing. Whatever he's seeking in this place, he believes it will help us. That's good enough for me. Okay. It's broken statue. One sign with an inscription. Here at the fringe of the great northern forest, wise travelers seek the boon of Rathchoke. Whisper to her the name of your dearest, and gain grace of the willow and strength of the oak. Okay. I guess I go this way. Alright, let's do it here. Nope. Can I go down here? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Beautiful environment. By the great spirits, what is this? The water's so clear you can see straight through it. It tastes sweet, too. The merchants back in the city would pay a week's wages for a pitcher of this. Look below. Have you ever seen a fruit tree like that? Can I pick something off it? If a merchant would pay a week's wage for a pitcher of that water, they'd give half their wealth for one of these. Careful, we do not know what they might do to you. You don't have any second thoughts about drinking water here. Take a bite. They're amazing. I'll take your word for it. At least one of us will be clear-headed if they turn out to be poisonous. Wonder why those trees cling so close to each other. Okay. As your champions cautiously traverse the path, they pause at the approach of a strange rattling noise, or sound. Neither has time to utter a word as a group of animated skeletons round the corner. Running straight at them, Cain and Maeve fumble for the weapons, drawing steel in the nick of time. Oh. Okay. Combat. Let's see how it goes. Okay. This is your first combat encounter. Unlike the others, this one has predefined waves. Survive until all enemies use your skills wisely. Mana regeneration of champions is quite slow yet. The purpose is to explain the basics and... Okay. Don't worry if you die, you can restart the battle. So. Map, zoom, can select champion. Okay. Select all. Skills are... Okay. Alright, Risen Warriors. Melee enemies with weak attack. They don't pose a big threat to Cain with his high armor, but can be a danger to Maeve. Don't let them come close to her. In slow time, you can see the red lines that show the current targets of each enemy. Okay. Use Cain's dash. Okay. 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 Risen Archer and 2 Risen Adepts. Ranged enemies avoid their fireball skill indicated by the red circle. Use Cain's stone wall and draw a wall between them in your group. Okay. Okay. Cain. Oh shit, I'm poisoned. Can Okay, come on. Okay. Dead Knights. Large melee enemies with high armor. They also project armor aura. Small enemies close by, indicated by the tower on the stick. In this case, both enemies get an extra +6. Until your champions increase their armor penetration. Or learn skills with armor direction. Okay. Use Maeve's fire arrows. I think they already got used. Okay. Magi spit. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! Why are we... Drain my HP. Oh! Oh! We won! What'd I get? Armor? Okay. Okay. If I had not seen with my own eyes, fought them with my own hands. Dead risen from the ground. What evil is this? Such undying determination. Look there, the severed arm still twitches. Intent to continue the fight. I'm just glad they fell easily enough to blade and arrow. Perhaps we were just lucky. Next time, withdraw further back. Your bow is of no use too close to the front line, and your presence only distracts me from battle. We just dispatched the living dead and you lecture me over tactics. Really, Cain? Sometimes you take your duty and rank too far. After all, if I hadn't heard their approach, we would have been ambushed for sure. You heard their approach? Ha! I already held my blade before you even saw them coming. The years of training isn't turned on or off, it just kicks in when it's needed. Whatever you say, Kane. Arguing with you is like talking to a stone wall. Should we go back and tell my lord about this? Not yet. There may be more of them ahead. Let's continue. Agreed. Well then, lead the way. A warrior with cat-like reflexes. Her. Can I find anything? What's this thing? Inside the cave, your champion, an animal that resembles only it reaches Kane. It's feeding savagely, ignores your party. Oh boy. Oh, it's feeding on a body. Yum yum. Oh, what's this? The parable of the little brother. Throughout our town, I'm the strongest in mana. To the south, my pass must be. My horse is packed, my farewell is said. Yet my big brother will not look upon me. They say I abandoned them, that magic changes men, and I swear I will not leave till they face me again. Lovely little ditty. This gate is locked. I want that ring. Give me that ring. Oh, what's this? Quartermaster. Blackman will entrance to Quartermaster's office. Should we investigate? Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Right. So we can't go down there, I guess? Alright. This is a puzzle. Alright. Do I have to face them to little brother? Up. Bam! Who would have guessed? Alright. Remember Me has been added to inventory. Okay. Can we go down here now? No? Alright, maybe this way? Strange mechanism stands before your party. There are some letters engraved in its pedestal that reads Gardens. On the other side, there is another engraving barely visible. This teleporter was commissioned by Barracus, master craftsman in the year 42 of the 5th era. A teleporter? What did it teleport and where? Perhaps it's as old tales say, that the ancients could move over large distances in a blink of an eye. Maybe so, but this one doesn't seem to be working, which is fine by me. I prefer to rely on my own legs to get where I need to go. Besides, the idea of disappearing and reappearing out of thin air doesn't sit well with me. Wah. I don't recognize any of these places. There is no way this cave can be 14 miles wide. This place must have been on the surface at some point. Caution. So much of human history has been lost. Maybe this place will tell us about the events that brought our world to ruin. Reliving the past will bring us nothing but grief. We must look to the future to survive. If any man can see into the future, then I trust that man will be our lord. I hope you're right, Kane. Our dominion over the land weakens with each passing year. There is no time left for mistakes. If this place is indeed a place of power, the only question that matters is how will this power be used. I truly hope his intention and our own actions by sworn loyalty are honorable ones. Only the spirits are all-knowing, Maeve. All the rest of us can do is live each day with duty and honor, and cling tight to our ideas no matter what the day brings. Alright. The chasm below the bridge seems to be endless. Your champions can make out some vague structures deep below, but they are too distant to even guess what they might be. Ooh, can we? Can we? I see a big rock down there. Can't see structures. Oh, you. Another talking statue, Sanctum Guardians. Alright. Uh-oh. Let's look at the thing. Let's jump off the ledge. Look there, a throne forged of pure crystal. This must be what we're supposed to find. The architecture here is beyond words. It is, it's beautiful. Those windows glow with golden light, yet it must be far past dusk in the outside world. Do you feel that, Kane? My skin is trembling. I think it's coming from those crystals. I feel it all right. Let's look for a way down. Yes, but remember our warning. Don't touch any of them. Touchy. If I go down here. Are the guardians down here? Oh no! It looks like one. It looks like there's only one alive. Oh, it looks like they died. Perhaps one is hanged. There's no time for sneaking in the shadows. Oh, don't kill the guardian. I mean, there was 3. Or 4. Upon closer inspection, the creature appears heavily damaged, its stone surface chipped away in numerous places, its crystal portions cracked, releasing bright, pulsating purple light. The creature turns its head towards your champion and emits a strange, high-pitched sound, slow at first, then increasing frequency. I think it's trying to talk, but the damage is too great. I wonder if the creature suddenly changes position, its giant arms poised to strike. It would seem we're not welcome in this place. Alright, if it won't let us pass to the Crystal Throne without a fight, then a fight it will receive. With this much damage, one hit from my sword should shatter it, whatever it is. Less talking, more shattering. I am right behind you, and please, spare me the lecture on tactics this time. Oh, but I don't want to fight him. Alright, we're gonna try it. What is this? Oh, shoot. How about... no. Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, I got a crossbow. I didn't want to kill that thing. I don't think that thing was actually an enemy of mine. Maeve! Right here, are you hurt? I am fine. That was a close one, though. My sword isn't very effective against those things. Fire, sword, elemental weapons! Excellent idea! Let's just go over here and see. And then we're gonna head on out. Okay. The path to the throne is clear. We must tell the Lord at once. Dun dun dun! Oh, there he is! Is he gonna sit on it? Is he gonna sit on it? What are you gonna do? The crystal throne so many times appeared in my dreams as a child. Feels as if I'm reunited with an old friend. You gonna sit on it? No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Are you alright, friend? Yes, yes. I just need a moment, Kane, Maeve. Though I have no explanation, I can see through your eyes. I can even hear myself speak through your ears. Magic. Are you sure it's to be trusted, my lord? I speak to please plainly. I am not. These are times of great risk. The world above grows weaker every year and we came here for something. Perhaps this is it. Besides, what have we to lose? You're right, my old friend. A great power resides in this place. I always suspect this, and now, sitting atop this throne, I know for certainty. I'm pulled towards it. To a place somewhere very deep beneath us. However, if and when we find this power in the depths below, I dare not wield it until we understand its origins. If it's here, we will find it. If its secrets are recorded in this place, we will uncover them. Just give us the command. Wait a minute, Cain. Can't you tell us anything more about what this power is? And what we can expect to find below in our search for it? Unfortunately, I cannot. The throne is not specific. I'm filled with a feeling, nothing more. As to what lie below, this is as far as my childhood journey brought me. Whatever you encounter below, it will be as much a mystery to me as it is to you. But know this, we are running out of time. If we want our children and our grandchildren to have lives worth living, we must act quickly. The power in this place is our best hope, and sadly, I fear, our last. It is time for you to descend below, but before you go, I have something for you. Cain takes this. I found it many years ago in a ruined city. It has served me well, but you will need it more now. Sword I'm just gonna do the sword. And for you, Maeve, health regeneration. Bam! Alright. And there's my stairs. Okay. Alright. Let's get out of here. This has been Tower of Time. Alright. Exit 2. Just saving my game. So that was Tower of Time. That looks pretty interesting. Beautiful environment. Graphics are really well done. Music is very good. Plays well. Looks like it's got a very interesting storyline. So I don't know if you only get these two people and you're actually the guy sitting on the throne controlling them, or how that's going to work out. Are you going to get that guy and with all his elemental abilities and be able to use him in a party? Interesting. Interesting. I do want to thank the developers for giving me a copy of the game to check out. Appreciate it. If you're watching live, thanks for joining me. If you're watching previously recorded on YouTube, do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Mwah.